Jigwit and welcome back to the Tobar Nua Retreats YouTube channel. I'm Seamus and today we're going to be talking about stress. Straight away when I bring up the topic, maybe you're thinking about something that causes you stress in your life. There's so many things that we can be stressed about and it's generally not fun. Are we doomed to live out life full of stress? Well, personally I don't think so, and the basis for that belief actually comes from the Bible. So we're going to read from the New Testament. We're going to read from the book of Philippians. It's chapter 4, verse 6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. You can see here clearly God is saying for people not to be stressed and not to be anxious. Then if you are, God says to come to Him and ask God for help. And when you talk to God, that's called praying. So what I see is having stress in my life is not God's plan for my life. So does that mean if I do experience stress that I'm somehow failing at life? Of course not. Stress is your body's natural response to a difficult task. Your body is preparing itself for either a flight or a fight. But it's the prolonged stress that is not good for you. I'm a bit of a history nerd, so when I think of stress, I like to think of those old ships that they used to sail across the sea, the one with all of the sails. And I see stress as the wind blowing on those sails. Sure, the stronger the wind blows, the further and faster the ship goes. But all of that wind takes its toll on the ship. Too much wind in the sail causes too much stress on the mast, and that mast will come down, and the ship will stop moving. So the very thing that makes the ship move in the first place is the very thing that can ultimately destroy the same ship. Think of stress as the same way. If it gets you moving towards a goal, that's okay. But if stress is a constant presence in your life, that's not going to be good. The stress can take a toll on your mental and your physical well-being. If you're like me, then maybe you're not even aware of when you are stressed. So there might be pressure on your body for even longer than you originally realized. So now I think it's a good time to go over some signs people show when they do become stressed. Some common symptoms are getting headaches. Some people get upset stomachs or aches and pains, getting chest pains or a rapid heartbeat. Insomnia is a big one. Have you ever laid awake at night worrying about something you said or did during the day, or worrying about something that's going to happen tomorrow? Being nervous or shaking, having a ringing in your ear, having cold or sweaty hands and feet. Maybe you get a dry mouth or you've difficulty swallowing, or maybe you're like me and you clench your jaw or grind your teeth. I think it's really important that we get to know the signs we exhibit when we are stressed, so we can catch when we're becoming stressed earlier and we can deal with it before it affects our body negatively. Remember that getting stressed is a natural thing, but being stressed for long periods of time is what we're looking at combating. Now we know some of the common signs that we might exhibit when we are stressed. What can we do to reduce it? Exercise is a big one, and something I like to do is just going for a walk. Sometimes if I'm really stressed, I'll need to do something more vigorous like going to the gym. That may shock you. I have been to a gym. Breathing exercises can also help you take control of your body. Watch the amount of caffeine and coffee that you're consuming. This can affect your blood pressure. Nutrition is a big one too. Having a nice healthy diet of plenty of fruits and vegetables can help your immune system when you are stressed. A poor diet can lead to ill health and more stress. Managing your priorities and your time is a big way that you can reduce stress. A lot of times we can become just overwhelmed by the sheer amount of things we need to get done. What I recommend you do is you sit down and you make a list. Prioritize what do I need to get done and when do I need to do it. Finally, talking or sharing your feelings during this stressful moment can help you. If you have friends or family or trained professionals that you can talk to let off some steam. Of course, I also talk to God. In fact, praying is usually my first step. Hopefully now you're more aware of when you become stressed. You can acknowledge that you're stressed and start putting some of those stress reduction techniques into action. The sooner we do that, the less stressed we'll be. And if we get a hang on our stress, we can help our friends recognize when they become stressed as well and offer them some help with some stress reduction techniques. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. Check out some of the other videos on the channel, and until next time, slán.